Thank you for meeting with me today, Ms. Jones.
Of course.
So I'm just going to ask you some questions about being an EMT and what it means to you and how you got your certification and just like what a day on the job is like.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So why did you initially choose to go into this field?
It's a hard field that I feel like a lot of people don't really think about going into, but I just wanted to help my community and I wanted to help people. And being an EMT has allowed me to do that in multiple ways.
Thank you. Sorry. So what education/certifications did you have to get to be required to be an EMT?
Yeah, so to get the certification to be EMT takes less than a year, actually, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that, but it takes less than a year to get the certification. And really you just don't need to have felony charges, drug charges, a DUI or anything like that on your record, and you'll be set.
Awesome. Sounds manageable.
Yeah.
Okay. So could you walk me through a typical day in this profession?
Yeah, so a shift for us is about 24 hours long, and you drive around, waiting for a call, for someone to call in. A lot of the calls are not emergency calls, typically, but yeah, a lot of paperwork and documentation as well on the job when you're not, obviously helping somebody.
Okay, right. So with those super strong, long, strenuous days, a lot of paperwork, how do you balance between work and personal life?
Yeah, so that's really hard, especially with, it being strenuous hours on me. But really, when I'm at the job, I focus on the job and I do what I need to do. And when I come home, I just take that time for myself. I try to relax as much as I can, get enough sleep since I don't really get to sleep on the job, and really try to, I guess, keep those things separate.
All right. Things you learned about the profession when you went into it?
Oh, definitely a lot of stuff. The certification, since it takes less than a year, you get the information that you need for sure, but just day-to-day things that you pick up, especially what you can pick up from the people that are on the job with you, and you get to learn so many life lessons, and you get to learn from your coworkers as well of what works for them and what their tactics are to help people as well.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Things that I should consider that may be hard about the profession.
Yeah, so definitely the things that we see on the job can be hard, and you might be wanting to take that back into your personal life. But like I said, most of the cases are easy stuff that we get to figure out, and we just get to help somebody quick on the job. But like I said, with the shifts being so long, those are really strenuous hours on you, and driving around and helping people, that can take a toll on you for sure.
Awesome. Okay. How has the current world climate with the COVID-19 changed the job?
So, obviously, we're careful no matter what, but with the pandemic, we have to be super careful, and when we're taking someone into the hospital and treating them and everything like that, we have to take those measures now, just because we want to help people, but we want to make sure that we do it in a safe and clean way, and we don't ever want to put anybody else at risk, basically, when we're helping.
Awesome. And are you still interested in your profession, and what are some tips and tricks for some newbies?
Of course, I love my job. It's always fast-paced, and it's always just something new, I guess, every day, and I get to learn something every day. And tips and tricks, like I said, you really do have to balance your time, and I feel like anything in the medical field, you really do have to balance your time with things. But like I said, open up to your coworkers, let them know what's going on. They're going through the same stuff that you are, and also take time for yourself and focus on yourself and see how you're feeling after a long shift, basically.
All right. Thank you so much. I think that concludes our interview for today.
Thank you so much.